that I used yesterday was broken, so
Mm-hmm.
I trans deliver called it transfer it to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I am using the microphone that I used to use.
Ah, okay.
I mean
That's
headphone
great.
like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it sounds really good. It's very
Uh,
clear.
all right, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, anyway, how's
Mhm.
your morning? Are you having a great morning right now?
I feel, I mean, it's good morning, but I feel mm, harder. I mean, it's harder for me to wake up in the morning today. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why. I just to feel harder, feel difficult.
Okay. It's difficult. Well, maybe the time, or I mean, maybe because you sleep late at night.
Yeah,
Mm,
I
what
just,
time? Mm-hmm.
I just slept. Oh, when the time at the time when I usually sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel tired when I mean I feel difficult, hard
Mm-hmm.
uh, when I wake up in the morning today.
Okay, I see. All right. And what time do you usually go to sleep?
Mm, I I always always go to bed at 12.
Wow, midnight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think f- I I think I fall asleep at 12:30, something like that.
Okay. And what time do you usually wake up in the morning?
I mean, I have to get up uh, by 6:30 because my first class begins at 6:30, so I have to get up before 6:30.
Ah, okay. And every day you're having 1 hour class.
Yes, yes. I have
Mm,
always 1 hour class.
okay. Well, that's great because having a class in the morning I think is really perfect. Your
Mm-hmm.
mind is still fresh. You're not yet tired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, anyway, Jeff, are you ready to begin with today's lesson?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So today's lesson will be lesson number 17, and the title will be I'm in the office most of the time. But before we
Mm-hmm.
read the conversation, I would like to ask you, do
Yeah.
you spend most of your time in the office?
Mm, I I mean I spend only 9 hours
Mm-hmm.
working.
Okay. 9 hours. All right.
But
So, mhm.
sometimes I have to work late overtime. I mean overtime.
Okay, overtime.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So 9 hours, and that begins at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so my work begins at nine o'clock.
Mm-hmm. 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 p.m. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. But if you work overtime, until what time do you stay in the office?
9 o'clock. I mean p.m.
Wow. So it's like spending 12 hours a day
Yeah,
in the office.
yeah. Because
Mm-hmm.
and anyway, I mean, when uh, when I when I work overtime,
Mm-hmm.
I have to uh, stay at 9 o'clock because I use shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
So shuttle is run. Shuttle is run at 6 p.m. and
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to go middle of the overtime,
Mm-hmm.
I don't I don't go. I can't
Mm.
go because the shuttle is not run.
Okay, so it's only 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. So if you finish your work at 6 p.m., you can use the shuttle. But
Mm.
let's say, for example, you finished working around 7:30 or 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
then you will wait for it until 9 o'clock.
Yes, right.
Mm. Okay, how about taking the taxi when you go home?
Actually, my company is far from my house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it takes me like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, if if I take a taxi,
Mm-hmm.
it will cost me like 30 or 40,000 won. I mean, it's expensive because
Oh no.
because
Mm-hmm.
this is another town. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, my company is here, and my house is here. Different province.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to pay more money. But
Mm, okay. Mm-hmm.
uh, if I go to same, I mean, during same time
Mm-hmm.
in my city,
Mm-hmm.
for example, I want to go to this building for
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes
Mm-hmm.
in my city, uh,
Mm-hmm.
it 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 will not cost as much as I would be would cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Mm,
under 10,000 won, something like that.
okay. Yeah, that's right. So, instead of taking the taxi, well, if I am in your situation, I'll just wait for the shuttle until 9 p.m.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us now have the conversation of Mike and Terry. So I will be Terry and you will be Mike, okay?
Okay. Hi. Wow, you're still here
Yeah, I was working overtime.
again? You always seem to be working overtime.
I wouldn't say always, but sometimes I have to stay behind to meet deadlines.
Do you even have enough time to rest?
Of course, I seldom go out after work.
Really?
Yup, I'm in the office most of the time, and when I'm not, I'm at home sleeping. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Now, can you tell me what their conversation is about?
Mm, my Terry is working. I mean, Terry is working now.
Mhm.
And then Mike is curious that why my Mike is curious why
Mhm.
why Mike is working overtime overtime working until now.
Mhm.
So and Cherry said I have to work
Mhm.
something like
Okay, that's right. So Terry spends most of her time in the office,
that.
yeah, because of meeting deadlines.
Hmm.
Now, I would like to know, Jeff, in your company, if you work overtime, do you get more pay or do you get an overtime pay?
Last year
Mhm.
I paid I paid more money work when I worked overtime last year, but
Mhm.
I got promoted this year,
Mhm.
and at this position, I I sh- I mm, I can't get I can't pay
Mhm.
extra money
Mhm.
for overtime.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I think or I mean, we have different kinds of promotion.
Hmm.
One is moving up to a higher position
Hmm.
for, of course, you will also get a higher salary on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And the second one is staying in the same position but
Hmm.
getting more salary, right?
Yes, it's
Mm-hmm.
close.
Okay. So the promotion that you got is just to increase your salary, not
Yeah,
moving into
yeah,
a different position.
yeah.
Mm.
My salary is increased a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I I I can't have extra money for overtime.
Okay, I see. All right. And what are the processes in promotion, or what are the requirements in getting a promotion?
Mm, I don't know. I just mm, uh, um, it is it is not my hold on. It is not my right power.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My boss uh, my boss recommend me to get promoted.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Okay. So the boss will decide if you can get a promotion or not.
yeah.
Mm. Because I think in some companies they will they will send you to a lot of training, seminars, and
Hmm.
then there are particular tests for the promotion, right?
Yeah, I don't have to take any test.
Wow, that's really great. Okay, so we are done with their dialogue. Now let's
Hmm.
try to look at each expression from the dialogue. And
Okay.
Jeff, I want you to please read number one.
Hmm. Is it okay if you work overtime? You are really short on cashier today. Is that not home yet? Don't tell me he has to work overtime again. This project must be finished today, even if everyone has to work overtime.
Okay, very good. Now, this expression is easy to understand. Well, I
Mm,
think a lot of people know what work overtime is.
mm,
However, Jeff, can you give me at least two sentences using work overtime?
mm, uh, even though I work overtime, I can't pay the money for it.
Even though I work overtime, I can't pay the money for it. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, can you give me your second example?
Okay. Mm, my wife my my wife doesn't like me to work overtime.
My wife doesn't like me to work overtime? Really?
Because uh, because when I if I work overtime, in my wife my wife have to take care of our children alone. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why my wife doesn't like.
Okay. Yeah, I think she has her own reason,
Hmm.
and I think her reason is good because it's not easy to take care of children, right?
Yeah, it's not
Mm-hmm.
easy. I know.
Have you ever experienced taking care of your children just by yourself?
Alone,
Yeah.
it is way more difficult for me to take care of my children alone than my wife would, because my second daughter
Mhm.
is very picky.
Mhm.
If uh, if my wife is not with her, she starts crying.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Starts crying
Mhm.
badly.
Mhm. Badly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So my wife, uh, when my wife go to bathroom to
Mhm.
take a shower,
Mhm.
she starts crying. Oh, mommy, or something like that. Oh,
Mhm.
she walks around all around the room, the living room. Where is
Looking
mom?
for her
Yeah,
mom.
looking for her mom. I don't know
Okay.
why. Actually, she is uh, almost 3 years old in Korean
Mhm.
age.
Mhm.
I think
Okay.
it's the time. It's time to apart from her mother.
Okay.
Yeah. To, but
Because
mm,
mhm.
go ahead.
Because children are like that. So um that is because they spend most of their time with their mom,
Hmm.
and every time they have to do something or every time they need help, their
Hmm.
mom is always beside them. So uh, children are really afraid of like not seeing someone who is always there for them.
Yeah, but I think my first daughter
Mhm.
uh, used to I mean didn't used to do this.
Mhm.
Yeah, but my second daughter. does. Really
Mm,
does.
okay. That's also because of the, what do you call that? They really close to each other, and you know what? I'm not so sure if it's true, but most people say that
Hmm.
uh, the first children or the firstborn children are born to be more independent from the second ones or the third ones.
Hmm.
Mm, okay. All right. So anyway, let's continue with the second expression. Can you please read?
You go. I'll stay behind to look after the house. I had to stay behind because I didn't feel well. It's nice of you to stay behind and help me clean up.
Okay, very good. Now, can you please give me two sentences for this expression?
Mm, okay. So the past type. Mm, you can go see you can go see a movie. I will stay behind you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I will
Mhm.
stand behind to take care of my children.
Okay. You can go see a movie. I will stay behind to look after my children.
To look after my children.
Yes. Okay?
Yes, this is
Mm-hmm.
this is what I would say to my mother sometimes.
Ah, okay. But that means she loves watching movies?
Yeah, who wouldn't love watching movie? Wouldn't love actually. My wife who does.
Mm, okay, very good. All
Mhm.
right, now let us continue. So, can you give me your second example, please?
Stay behind. Okay. Uh, you can go. You can get off work. I have stayed behind to work
Mm-hmm.
overtime.
Okay, you can get off work. All right, so what do you exactly mean by that, Jeff?
Mm, oh, if I mean, for example, I am a boss and I have
Mm-hmm.
to. I have something to deal with. I still have something to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, uh, people that I
Mm-hmm.
under my position,
Mm-hmm.
they I mean, I want I want to let them go to go home
Okay, so you can just simply say you can get off from work.
from work.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Very good. Now let's have the third expression, Jeff, which is have enough time.
Have enough time to
Mm-hmm.
hurry. We don't have enough time to get there. We'll be late.
Mm-hmm.
We have enough time to sing. I mean, we have enough time to sing one more song. Are you up for it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't rush. We have enough time to finish this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. Now give me two examples using have enough time to.
Before making my own sentences,
Mm-hmm.
I have something to ask you.
Okay.
Are you up for it? What do you mean by that?
Ah.
Actually,
Okay.
it is
Mm-hmm.
very easy word, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it means.
Okay, so it says here we have enough time to sing one more song. Are you up for it?
Mm-hmm.
So that means, um, like, are you ready for it, or would you
Mm-hmm.
like to do it like that?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Yes,
ready or something like that?
yes, that's right. So let's
Mm-hmm.
say, for example, you're going to do a project with your coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell them, "Are you up for it?" That means, would you like to do it, or are you ready for our
Mm-hmm.
project? Something like that. Okay?
Like, let's get started.
Yes.
Are you up for it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 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 Got it.
All right. Do you have more questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Mm, mm, I I don't have enough time to sleep every day.
I don't have enough time to sleep every day. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Give me your second example.
Okay. Mm. I think I don't have enough time to uh I mean to be fluent in English.
I think I don't have enough time to be fluent in English. No, that's not true.
Yeah.
All right, you still have enough time,
Yeah.
and you're working on it. Actually, you already started before, and until now, you're
Yeah.
trying your best to be fluent, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I think like this.
Mm-hmm.
What if I have more time to study English? I what if I don't I don't have to work,
Mm-hmm.
or what if I can go back to my past in the past?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would I would study way harder.
Ah, okay.
Sometimes, uh, if I won the lottery,
Mm-hmm.
I I would go to abroad for like a year,
Mm-hmm.
even with my family.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. That's right. But actually, remember, Jeff, that information overload is not good. So if you're going to like study English for the whole day and you're already bored, it's not good anymore. So it won't have a good effect on you. So the best is just to try using English every day, like what you do right now. Mhm. Okay. Well, anyway, Jeff, I guess our time is already over. So let's have the other expressions tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so thank you very much and have a great day, Jeff. Goodbye.
Goodbye.